let's yeah, okay, we're good. All right, well, I certainly did not expect to be doing a Blue Jackets live stream, although I was planning on doing a video at some point talking about our new head coach. But yeah, Jarmo Kekalainen making moves already. As a few hours ago, not even a few hours ago, more like a few, what, not even maybe half hour ish ago, I saw a tweet from David Pagnotta. As let me actually trim this up a little bit here. I had to get this stream going in such a haste, I completely forgot to edit the tweet that I was posting on here. Sorry about that, guys, but you see the tweet right here. It said from a few hours ago from David Pagnotta from the fourth period, which was like a little show thing. The CBJ are aggressively shopping for a defenseman. I wouldn't be shocked if they made a big splash by the NHL draft or sooner. Honestly, looking back at it, when I saw him say or sooner, I should have known they were probably cooking something up. Because I tell you, not even 10 minutes later, this tweet pops up from Elliot Friedman. And I quote, on a plane, so not sure of exact details, but a three-way deal with Columbus, Philly, and LA is being worked on. I saw this, and my first thought was, Kevin Hayes? No, not Kevin Hayes. But a defenseman. As, according to, once again, David Pagnotta from the fourth period, Ivan Provorov to Columbus, Walker and Cal Pedersen to Philly, and the Kings will retain 30% of in the Provorov deal. And I believe they are also going to extend Vlad Gavrikov. So we're essentially helping them extend Gavrikov. So in the past, like, week or so, the Blue Jackets have low-key hired an abusive coach, or a coach that's known as very abusive to his players, and a guy that, and we just traded for a guy that, yeah, he's one of those people. You're always trying to be disliked in the league. I don't know what gives. You know, is he at least good? I have no idea because I don't really watch Philly like that. But let's check it out. Let's see how good Ivan Provorov is. So let's look up Ivan. Oh, I already got his name in there. There we go. Let's just look up stats. All right, let's look up his stats, shall we? I mean, he should be good. I've always heard like decent things about him. It's just, he's one of those people. And of course, he's Russian too. So yeah, we love them Russians. Yeah. I know Yarmo salivates when he sees a Russians available for trade. That's why I honestly thought we would trade for Kuznetsov. I mean, look at all the Russians we already have on the team. Marchenko, Voronkov's coming over. We've had so many Russians on this team. It's like, we might as well just call us the Columbus Russian Blue Jackets. But yeah, Provorov last year, 82 games, so that's good. He didn't miss a game. Only had 6 goals, 21 assists, 27 points. Not great, but for a defenseman, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Okay. 24 penalty minutes, minus 17, plus minus. And when it comes to what this team is going to look like here, let's look at the cap friendly here. Officially the start of this offseason. The Blue Russians. The Russian Jackets, yes. Yes. In fact, instead of this flag, they just need to make this the Russian flag, and yeah. We're the Europeans. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, darkness? The reason why it took me so long to go live is because I actually had to cook together all the details. Like I said, I was not planning on going live for this, Like, we're in the middle of the Stanley Cup Finals, and the Blue Jackets are out here making trades. And you have to wonder, is Yarmo cooking up something else too? I bet you he is. I bet you he is. Yep. I guarantee you he is. I don't think we're going to be busy in the free agent market, but I think we make a couple trades. I think Provorov is the first one we make. I would not even be shocked because I don't think they've really come out with the full details yet. I wouldn't be shocked if we call back, Philly and be like, hey, what about that Kevin Hayes, huh? Or maybe we don't go after Hayes, but we go after Kuzi. Because why not? More Russians. Can never have too many Russians, right? I mean, you could, but yeah. So let's take a look at our depth chart. All right, let's take a look at our depth chart here. Just checking this group chat I'm in because wow. Huh. Okay. So let's see here. Where is he gonna end up? My guess is he'll be with Werenski in the first line defense. So yeah, it'll be Werenski. I'm gonna guess Provorov, and then that might move Peak down to the second line. Although I've heard rumors we might be trading him. If you go on Cap Friendly, which is an amazing website for hockey, there's this little thing called Armchair GM, and I swear everyone's trading him. Minute munching left-handed defenseman who can move the puck a bit. He also does a lot of stuff in the defensive zone. I mean, worst D-men this year, and we have D'Angelo and Risto. Oh God. Anthony DeMarco. Is this guy legit? Because he says that they're working on a deal involving Carter Hart. Yeah, you don't play him top line minutes. My guess is, unless they find a top line center, defenseman, they might put Provorov with maybe Goodbranson and have arguably the worst defensive line ever. Babcock is going to love this guy. We really hired Babcock. Well, we're going to. We're really going to hire Babcock. Huh? I thought it was a joke, but yeah, there's the details that I guess we know of right now. I don't think it's official yet. I'll leave that up for anyone who wants to know what's going down. Yeah. Because I remember last year, before the trade deadline, news came out a little bit after it ended, saying that the Blue Jackets tried to acquire Kevin Hayes. Now, of course, if you remember how bad we were, that wouldn't have made no sense. Why make a trade for somebody when you stink? Unless it's for like the future. Now, let's take a look at his contract. I don't think he has too many years left on that deal. Let me check. Where are we at? Okay, let's go to Philly. Where are you at? There you are, Philly. Okay. All right, let's go down to Philly. Provorov. Oh, he's still got one more year left. Okay. He's got this year and then next year. So he's got 2 years left. Okay. All right. And he was on a defensive unit with Travis Sanheim, Ristolainen, D'Angelo, Sealer, and York. Although Cam York's an RFA. So, wow. I feel like we're going to be busy. I could just see Babcock telling Yarmo, be like, man, if I come to you, this rebuild got to stop. We going to win a lot. I'm going to need you to be aggressive. But in terms of players, I could see us trading. Going up and down our lineup. I could see the line 8 traded. I really could. I would hate to see it, but I could see it. I could see it happening. Jack Roslovic, I can almost foresee him traded. Yeah. Roslovic, possibly Line, Sillinger maybe, because they just can't seem to get him going. Maybe Bemstrom. That would be funny because he is essentially the one that cost us Bedard. Peak, like I said, Jake Bean or Buckfist. Those are the guys I could all see traded. And in terms of players that we could acquire, the Flyers are also working on a trade involving Carter Hart. Yo, are we gonna try to get Carter Hart too? Yeah. Provorov. Okay, TSN hockey, we get it, but is that it? I don't want to end stream and then find out that we're making another deal, and then I'd have to come back live and be like, "Oh, guys, looks like we're not done." So I'm just gonna wait a little bit and see if the full terms come out, unless what you see on your screen is the full terms. Well, you see, Darkness, heading into this past season, we were coming off a season where we were mediocre. You know, we were expecting to take the next step. That's why we went out and got Gaudreau. We were expecting to take that next step and be a playoff contender. But yet, we went the opposite way. We were the worst team in the East, pretty much. Flyers decided to wake up and choose chaos. Yep, they did. I remember how pissed Flyers fans were because I follow some of them on Twitter and stuff. They were pissed that Chuck Fletcher made no moves. I remember there was a deal in line with Van Riemsdyk to get him out, to trade him. No, didn't happen. It didn't happen. Yarmo has to feel the pressure this year. He has to. This could be his 1 year that he has to show that we're trying. We can't. He's gonna go crazy this year. I just feel it in free agency and stuff. I think, in essence, we maybe sign 2 or 3 free agents, and then trade a bunch of guys away and add to this team. In fact, let's do a little round on the armchair GM. I'm not going to show it because I really don't feel like having to cook up another window capture. But let's take a look and see what some of these guys are that these guys have us acquiring. So, okay, so this person actually cooked up a Provorov 3-way trade. Oh, but he had us getting Pedersen and Walker, and then getting Provorov for Pedersen and Walker. I don't get that whole idea there. I don't get that whole idea. 3-way trade again. Like, we gotta be giving up something. Did we just finesse Provorov for nothing? It's the same thing. Okay, let's see what this one is. 23-24. Canucks, Flames, and Flyers. Bachvist for Garland. A 23 third and a 4th this year. Interesting. Calgary gives us Lindholm, and Roslovic goes to Calgary for the Kings first rounder, as well as a 3rd and a 4th this year. Calgary. So essentially, we give Calgary their pick back. I think, yeah. Did we give them that pick? When did they give us that pick? I forgot. And then Winnipeg. We give them the Winnipeg 4th. And then we trade Jake Bean in a 5th this year to Philly for Kevin Hayes. Huh. I wonder if we're trying to, like, finesse Kevin Hayes. Or maybe we tried to finesse Kevin Hayes and they're like, you take Provorov instead. All right. 2 sides have discussed a 3-year deal. Oh, that's for yeah. Yeah, okay. That's for Gavrikov. All right, let's see what else. But dude, Lindholm and Hayes would be amazing. Garland as a 3rd line wing. Ooh-wee. Really, I know this about MLB. Do you think we can beat Boston? Yeah. Something up, therefore we don't know all the details. Yeah, they haven't officially announced the full trade yet. Remember last time we made a trade for Jonathan Quick and it took the whole entire day? It took like until the next day for it to come out. Hopefully this one takes a lot shorter time. Let's see what other one. 9 of 32. I think I've seen these already. Okay. Yeah, I've already seen these. These are all just a bunch of hooey. People just be throwing names out. Sometimes I really wonder what goes through some of these people's minds when they be making these trades on Cap Friendly. All right, let's oh yeah, I almost forgot. Let's look at one more thing on that site. Man. I did not expect to go live today. The only thing I was probably going to do is make a video talking about Babcock. And it's like the hockey gods heard about that and we're like, you're not just going to make a video about Babcock. You're going to go live and talk about a trade for Ivan Provorov. Fun fact is, I actually saw I think I saw something in here on Cap Friendly from the Armchair GM section where we trade for Provorov. But I think it involved Kevin Hayes too on a two-team deal. So Provorov makes 6.75 the next 2 years. He's 26. Okay. And then he's a free agent after 24-25. I mean, if he's decent, I'll take it, but like we definitely are probably going to be doing a lot more. Let me see what we got in terms of cap space. I think we have like $17 million in cap space. Projected cap hit, 66 million. Projected cap space, 16.829. That's a lot. Yeah. They will have it at the end of the regular season. So we're going to have $16 million at the end of the season, most likely, according to Cap Friendly. And in terms of draft picks, we got ammunition. We have 2 firsts, 2 thirds, 2 fourths, Boston's 5th, and a 7th to go along with our 2nd, and yeah. So we have 1, 2, yeah, we have like 4 or 5 rounds that we actually have a pick. Then we have multiple picks in the 1st, 3rd, and 5th round. Oh no, first, 3rd, and 4th. And then next year, we have our 1st, 2nd, 2 thirds, our own, and a Kings pick. And then we have our own pick in the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. And then in 2025, we have 1 pick per round until the 7th, where I think we just got the Vegas pick for Quick. All right, still waiting on actual confirmation about this trade here. So what's the full deal? I have no idea. We're still waiting on confirmation. Make it likely. Okay, go Michkov. No, I think we go Carlson. Provorov, Werenski, Juracek, Bokvist. Columbus actually has a pretty appealing looking blue line. Hopefully Babcock does more good than bad. These guys could be a playoff team if they get goaltending. Yeah. I need this team to be good, man. Okay, so 1st and a 2nd from Columbus and LA coming in as well for another part in Provorov deal. I think we're the ones giving up the 2nd rounder. So if I had to guess, yeah, we're probably just giving up our 2nd rounder this year for Provorov. I think. Yeah. I hope we're the ones giving up the 2nd rounder. Because if we're giving up our Kings pick for that, interesting. I mean, damn. Boy wasn't lying when he said we were aggressive. Holy crap, Yarmo, you giving up your...
Do we have to throw something? Do we have to throw something?
Kuznetsov or something. Damn. I think that's wow. It's probably 22. Has to be. I bet you we gave up 22 for it. LA is giving up the 2nd, I think. Flyers are also getting a 1st. Yep. That's what this dude's saying. In fact, let me search up the tweet. I could find it for you guys here real quick. Let's get rid of this one because getting more details, and then once I find out.
May you find a new way to tequila. May it be new High Noon Tequila Seltzer. And may you always remember your credit card, Michaels.
Who are your parents?
It's here, High Noon Tequila Seltzer.
That's interesting. I mean, I've seen trades on Cap Friendly where we give up 22 for Elias Lindholm, Hayes, Kuznetsov, Marner even. Obviously, that's not happening with the whole thing with him and Babcock. But for Provorov? Oh, Yarmo. You weirdo, bro. You crazy.
When the dinner rush hits, I need a clear mind. Gillette sprays have all-day odor protection that goes on clear. So I serve up good smells until the kitchen closes. Enjoy. The choice is clear. Gillette.
He's not dead, but he has to play for Mike Babcock and play with Ivan Provorov. Yarmo's got go ahead. Mush brain. Yep, that's what it sounds like. 22 overall to Philly. Giving up a first-round pick for Ivan Provorov. Oh, Yarmo. Unless there's more to it.
New Sustain Complete Preservative Free. Just one drop gives you 8 hours relief from
imagine we just see that nuke drop.
Dry eye. So you can make every look count.
He's going to Columbus.
Try new Sustain Complete Preservative Free. Ideal for sensitive eyes.
Draft Leo, trade for Gibson. Oh, trade for Gibson. Now, that I could possibly get behind. And assign a top 6-ish forward, maybe a defender who is solid in their own zone. Yeah. You know what, though? I still kind of don't get signing Good Branson to a 4x4. 4-year, $4 million per year. He was kind of butt cheeks last year. Wow. Giving up a first for Provorov? Yarmo, what are you doing? Did someone hack Yarmo's brain? What are you doing, bro? Oh, man. There was no chance for staying behind this current contract, so... Yarmo. See, this is what's going to happen. He's going to be way too over-aggressive, and he's going to be making all these wacky moves and stuff, and just hope and pray it doesn't backfire. Because I think he's going to be aggressive, because he knows in his mind, if this sucks, he's gone. If we stink, he's gone. So he has to be aggressive. We might see the most aggressive Jarmo Kekalainen ever. I mean, I don't even know anymore. It's a good Branson was baffling. He's a 2 million AAV guy at most. Friedman just tweeted a Carter Hart deal is in the works. Yep, I saw that. I'm gonna probably stay alive for about 6 or so more minutes, maybe. I might stay alive a little bit longer. See if this Carter Hart deal gets close. I'll give him about it's 2:17. I'll give him until 2:30 Eastern to see if this thing pops off, and if not, I'll just end. And then if we trade for Carter Hart, I'll be live again. 2 lives in 1 day. Gotta love it. By the way, I see the Seahawks will be bringing back their 90s era throwbacks against us week 8. That'll be fun. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Provorov is now a Blue Jacket.
New system.
Interesting choice.
Staying complete.
Taking on the full salary, so that's good. It's like, what, $2 million I think we're getting in return here. So let's see here. Okay. Ooh.
Preservative free. Just 1 drop gives you
percentile rank. All right. Market value 2.2.
8 hours relief from dry eye, so you can make every look count. Try new Sustain Complete Preservative Free.
I mean, ice time went down a little bit. Oh,
ideal for sensitive eyes.
18 point, projected 2022, 23, 22.5, 6 goals, 20 assists, 26 points. Yep. Penalty differential -2. Offensive plus minus was -13. Defensive was -16. Usage was +3.7. GSVA was 0.3. On a pretty bad Philly team. Our second pair as opposed to the first. I think he would probably do a lot better on our second team, on our second pair. Probably with Blankenberg. Or even Goodbranson. I mean, there has to be more than Provorov, right? To give up the first rounder for just Provorov. Interesting. If all we're giving up, like, if we're giving up 22, you'd think we would get more, right? Where's this Carter Hart deal? Did I get duped by a fraudulent account? Oh, man. Let me check here. Let me check Frege. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Yusuf. How are you doing? Oh, Sean Walker. Yeah, go in the Philly. There is retention involved on some of these salaries. Let me see here. Carter Hart. Where you at, though? I did not expect to go live today. No. I mean, you would think there'd be more. What if Kevin Hayes is...
When the dinner rush hits, I need a clear mind. Gillette sprays have all-day odor protection that goes on
being worked on.
Clear. So I serve a...
I mean, it has to.
Good smells until the kitchen closes. Enjoy. The choice is clear. Gillette.
I'm beginning to wonder. I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. Of course, I will be live later tonight, 7 o'clock, for Red Sox and Guardians. I'm sure people will be talking about this trade a little bit too. Twitter's buzzing right now. Richards, huh? Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Will Smith announcement at the draft party is going to be a cannonball to the chest. Oh.
When the dinner rush hits, I need a clear mind. Gillette sprays have all-day odor protection that goes on clear. So I serve up good smells until the kitchen closes. Enjoy. The choice is clear. Gillette.
Waiting to see if there's any more news. Like I said, I'll be live for about 8 more minutes. I'm going to hop out. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's crazy, though, but okay. But I guess that's the price. Like someone said in this group chat I'm in. I'm in a lot of group chats, in case you didn't know. I guess that's the price of retaining. Giving up 2020 number 22 for Ivan Provorov. And yet, it's funny because if you go through Cap Friendly, like, you see people giving up 22 for, like I said, Kuznetsov, Marner, Lindholm, and we give it up for Provorov. I mean, Provorov ain't no scrub, but he's not really like him, per se. He's not him. Yeah, he's decent. Is he better than Goodbranson? Probably. Let's see here. So, this trade I just saw on Cap Friendly. Elias Lindholm and the Calgary First to the Blue Jackets for the third pick, and we'd essentially again be giving them their third round back. Don't tell me CBJ won't want a 28-year-old center. They just hired Babcock and acquired Provorov. They are trying to win now before Gaudreau is 40. What about DeBrincat? That's another name I've seen too, DeBrincat. That's why I'm saying too, this team is going to get older. They're going to trade away some of their young guys. They're going to be aggressive. That's what, because we hired a coach who can win, but he's an asshole, which, I mean, Tortorella was an asshole too, but he wasn't out here abusing players mentally. But maybe in this day and age, maybe Babcock has chilled out a bit. Maybe he's not much of a douchebag. Maybe he won't be berating his players and secretly saying, so, Johnny, or no, not, who would it be in this case? Let's just say, I don't know, freaking Nick Blankenberg. So, Nick Blankenberg, tell me your favorite, the players that you think play well and the players that you think stink. Oh, don't worry, I won't tell anybody. That's what he did. I think he did that with Mitch Marner. And then he went and told everybody. He's like, hey, Mitch Marner says you stink. That's pretty much what he was like. But this is the Flames fans trade idea. Oh, yeah, they signed DeBrincat, yeah. And then they get Dubé and Hanifin to Ottawa and Vladar to the Kings. Interesting. What happened to the minor league players that were included? I have not heard about minor league players. I haven't heard. Of course, I haven't seen the full details yet, so maybe they're still trying to figure it out. What if Carter Hart's in the deal too? That would be something. That would be something. Carter Hart? I mean, like the person said in the Cap Friendly thing, we're going to make a trade because, Babcock is our coach now and this team wants to win. They're not going to sit back and endure another 2 or so years of rebuild. They're going to hit the speed boost. They're going to hit that NOS and they're going to accelerate this rebuild and they're going to try to contend this year, I think. Whereas if this fails, then everyone's going to get fired and we're going to have to blow most of it up again. Just checking Twitter. Oh, he's got my phone right here. So let's see. Yeah, blockbuster with Ottawa. Ryan O'Reilly, Nyquist, and Foligno back as UFAs and signing DeBrincat. Shabbat and DeBrincat. These are Cap Friendly. This isn't happening. God, if this happened, oh my God. Brockfist, Line and Peak to Ottawa for a first and this year, the Kings pick, which obviously is not happening now because I guess that pick's going to Philly. And then, or maybe it's going to LA. I don't know. But it's going somewhere, which would be kind of weird because LA already has their 22 pick. So we'd be giving it back. If that's the case. Be so weird. It's like, here's your pick back, Kings. We don't want it anyway. We were going to use it technically, it wouldn't be going anywhere. It would just be going back to its rightful owner. Technically. DeBrincat's RFA rights, and then Buckfist, Line Peak, the Kings pick, and 2024 second rounder to Ottawa. And then Columbus would acquire Grzelcyk for Bemstrom and a third this year. Calgary's pick. Connor Murphy and the Dallas third to us for Ceulemans and the 2023 second rounder to Chicago. And then we trade Roslovic to Nashville for a third this year. And then trade, I guess he says anywhere, but Bean and Robinson gone. I could definitely see all these trades happening in some form. Even Line? Yes, even Line. What's up, Beantown? What's going on, my guy? Heard you're kicking Cancel's ass, huh? Almost KO'd them suckers. I see you. Okay. Sucks to hear about your Bruins, though, and the Celtics. Both being eliminated by a Miami team. Has it ever happened before? Where a city has eliminated another one in 2 sports? I'm sure that's happened before, but not at the same time. This happened literally within a week or so of, like, almost a week or so of one another. That's tough. You know, the Celtics get bounced by the Panthers. Not the Panthers, the freaking, oh god. Celtics get bounced by the Heat. But then the Bruins get bounced by the Panthers. A lot of similarities there. I think both Miami teams were lower seeds, and of course the Boston teams were top seeds. I really thought Boston was going to pull it off. I really did. Yeah, F Florida. I hear that. I hear that so much. I mean, the Panthers, I mean, they got a couple Blue Jackets over there. Provorov, of course. But their GM is actually a former executive of the Blue Jackets. Yep, Bill Zito. But it looks like Vegas has them on the ropes. God, so if Vegas wins the Stanley, they would technically be the quickest team to do it. The expansion team. Because it's only been 6 years. God, man, they've been in the playoffs, I think, every year since they came into the league. They literally were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. The Blue Jackets, we have 1 playoff series win. Well, I guess 2 if you count 2020. But we have 1 legit playoff series win in our history. And the freaking Knights are about to probably win a Stanley Cup. My God. But that's just all about the way that they do it now. I mean, look at the team that back then, we didn't have the crop of players that the Knights had to pick from. We didn't have that crop. You give us the crop that they had to pick from? Oh my God. That's practically being born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Granted, they did pay a lot of money in their expansion fee. We barely paid anything. But yeah, tonight should be fun though. So, Red Sox and Guardians. Bieber against Paxton. Should be a good one. You already know I'll be live for it. It's gonna be a banger. But yeah, we're just waiting on this freaking Provorov deal to be finalized. Haven't seen anything about it yet. I'm just going through these freaking trades here. Going to go through probably 1 more and then that'll be it. I don't want to be live too long. But I already know the minute I turn off the stream, the full details are going to come out. Let's see. What's another one? I'm just trying to look for ones with Philly in it. Okay, we got this one. These are recent. I'm not going to look at these. How about this one? This one had Philly and Vancouver. Yeah, this one had us taking Kevin Hayes and Provorov for Kuhlman's Peak, Roslovic, and a 2023 first. The Kings pick. Okay. And then we acquired Tyler Myers from the Canucks for Goodbranson and the Kings 3rd rounder next year. Huh. Okay. That obviously isn't happening, but it's pretty interesting, idea from Cap Friendly. People be cooking up some weird stuff on this site. My goodness, the trades they be cooking up. Makes you wonder, like, what is your mental status? What is your mental status, my friend? Because what kind of lunacy drugs are you on? Not even kidding, though. Like, what makes you think we're going to get this player? Okay, how about, let's see, find another one. It's this one. Few trades and some depth and improvement. Oilers, Flyers, and Red Wings. All right, Broberg, Kulak, and McLeod. The RFA rights to McLeod for Bernie Roslovic and a 2023 second rounder to Edmonton. Hayes for Bean, Bemstrom, and Chinnikov and a 2023 third, which is Calgary's pick. And then Blankenberg to Detroit, where technically he went to college, Ann Arbor, little ways away from Detroit, for a 23 third. So you see any trades on Cap Friendly involving Philly and Columbus? 95% of the time, it was Kevin Hayes. But this one is, I believe, just Provorov. No Kevin Hayes, as far as I'm concerned. So, I don't know. Haven't seen anything recently. I already know the minute I end stream, something's going to come up. But, hey, that's just the way it is, I guess. Let me see if there's any other news from here. And then I'm just going to hop out and... Oh, yeah, I'm just going to hop out and wait until something happens. Just checking real quick. I see nothing, so I guess we're just going to have to wait. I'm sure they're going to come out with the full details like right after I end stream. They're probably watching me right now thinking, he's going to end stream any minute. And the minute he does, we're going to send out the full details. Crazy Dog, what are you going to do if Carter Hart's in this trade? Come right back on. No, I'm probably just going to make a video on it later. Because I was going to make a video anyway talking about Mike Babcock. So I probably just make a video later on talking about the full details. Give my ultimate thoughts on it. Because it sounds like we're giving up the 2022 our other first round pick, not the 2022, but pick 22, which is the pick that I thought we would give, you know, someone for like a top flight centerman, like, or someone like Kuznetsov, Hayes, Marner, Lindholm. But no, Provorov. Oh, this is going to be a very interesting offseason. It really is going to be. Big time. I just know dang well we are going to be one of the most aggressive teams in free agency and on the trade market. Now watch, as I say that, we're probably going to be the quietest. But like I said earlier, if you're Yarmo, you got a coach coming in here who wants to win, you know, and he's probably going to pound the table for, you know, for, I'm almost going to say expediting, but like pretty much fast forwarding the rebuild, essentially getting us out of the rebuild after what, a year pretty much, and getting us back to hopefully contention. But if you're a Flyers fan, you're thinking Danny Briere out here cooking up W's, I guess, because I guess they get a first. I don't know who gets the first. It might be LA, but if it's Philly getting that first rounder, oh yeah, Briere coming in here making moves, something that Fletcher never did. So, oh, is that something? Nope, not going to be anything. All right, so I think it's all quiet. If something comes out, I'll probably make a video later tonight about it. But I'm sure we're going to hear more. But if we do, I'll have a video out later tonight. But it looks like it's quiet now. But it sounds like Ivan Provorov is going to be a Blue Jacket. No, yeah, like when I first saw that tweet, let me see if I can find it here. I think it's this one. No, it's this one, right? Yeah, it's this one. When I first saw this tweet, I thought, okay, interesting. And then, you know, like that tweet was at 1:32. 8 minutes later, Elliot Friedman posted this tweet. Now, like Elliot says, he's on a plane. A 3-way deal with Columbus, Philly, and the Kings. I see this tweet up here, and the first name that came to my mind was Kevin Hayes. Because we tried to get him at the draft. Or not the draft, at the trade deadline. What's up, Rising Rhino? Rising Rhino in the house? Yes, sir. But yeah, the Blue Jackets acquired Ivan Provorov. And that's all I've heard. Cal Pedersen and Walker are going to the Kings. And the Kings are retaining money on Provorov. Haven't heard anything else, though. Have not heard a thing. I've been scouring the Twitter thing and nothing has happened. Although I have heard that Philly is trading Carter Hart. I don't know where. He could be in this deal too. I swear if I end stream and word comes out that Carter Hart is in this trade and we're getting Carter Hart, oh my God. Oh man, that would be insane. Provorov and Carter Hart. That would explain why we'd give up number 22 overall. I'm actually shocked that it's not Kevin Hayes. I really am. We tried we tried so hard to get him last year. In fact, let me look up a tweet about that so I can show you all what I'm talking about here. Columbus Blue Jackets trade Kevin Hayes. Yeah, there's quite a few articles in here about it, but yeah, nothing about it. Let me look up. Okay, there we go. But yeah, we actually tried to acquire Kevin Hayes last year before the deadline, but nothing came out of it. Actually shocked. But I guess that maybe those talks just died away, and bringing in Babcock might have changed their motive. Just waiting and seeing if there's any other information before I head out. One quick check. I see nothing, so I am going to head out, guys. If I hear anything else, I'll make a video later. But I don't know if we're going to hear anything else today. It usually takes forever for NHL news to come out like that, the full details. Like I said earlier with the Jonathan Quick thing, it took almost the entire next day for it to come out. Maybe they're, letting the guys know. But yeah, it sounds like Ivan Provorov is going to be a Blue Jacket. Let me know what you think in the chat and the comments down below. But I will be live later tonight for Guardians and Red Sox. Oh, yeah. Trade call was just completed from Kevin Weeks. Oh, we need the terms. Kevin, I was literally just... See what I mean? I was literally just about to freaking end stream. Now I'm just going to have to sit here and wait another 5 minutes for them to freaking release the terms. It's probably just going to be that stuff. It's probably just going to be, Provorov to Columbus, Walker and Pedersen to Philly, and then the Kings retain. And then, 5 minutes after that, they're probably just going to release the Carter Hart deal. But it's official, though. I'm on a plane to Miami. Everyone's on a plane now. What the heck, man? Sean Walker to Philly as well. So, I haven't heard any other news about other details. Like I said, the moment I end stream, the details are going to come out. So be sure to follow me on Twitter and everything, and we'll hopefully get some closure on this trade here soon. Fellow streamers some love. Hey, I appreciate it. Always appreciate it. But yeah, Ivan Provorov is a Blue Jacket. Interesting. That locker room is going to be fun. I don't know if it's going to be fun in a good way or a bad way. How could it be fun in a bad way? Drama, pretty much. A lot of drama. Someone said all the insiders are on flights while trades are going down. That's like me going to the store with NBA trades popping off. Yep, the Provorov deal is finalized. We just got to wait on the terms. So, like I said, terms are probably going to come out after I end. So, follow me on Twitter. You already know. At crazy with a K _ dog DAWG99. I will be, talking about stuff over there. So, actually, I could probably stay live for another 5 minutes. Or should I stay live until 3? Because I've been live for about 50 minutes. I'll stay live until about 3 o'clock. Yeah, I'll stay live until 3. Because I got to see these trade details. I want to get my instant reaction to them. Because I'm sure they're going to be coming out soon. So in the meantime, let's just keep going through some cap-friendly trade proposals here. Let's see if anyone's cooked up any recently. I'm sure people have been cooking them up all day, especially now. I was literally just about to end stream, and now I want to wait for the freaking terms to come out. Trade call was just finalized, so we should be getting the terms of the trade here momentarily. I think. Yeah. I'll stay live until maybe for a few more minutes. I don't know about 3 o'clock, but I'll stay live for a few more minutes just to see if there's any notifications. Let's go through this. Armchair GM. Oh boy, here's one from the Jackets. Oh boy. Oh, so Provorov for the first. This sounds like it's happening. And then this guy has us then turning around and acquiring Kuznetsov for Foodie and Roslovic. That would be a banger. Not going to lie. That would be a banger. So he would have our defensive pairings as Gaudreau, Kuznetsov, and Marchenko. Wow, okay. Kent Johnson, Jenner, and Line. Texier, Sillinger, Chinnikov. That's a lot of Russians on that freaking defense and that offensive pairing. Wow. Robinson, Corrali, Bemstrom. And then the defensive pairings. First line defense would be Werenski and Peak. Although, like I've said, Peak could be traded easily. Provorov and Buckfist. And then Bean and Goodbranson. Again, I could see Bean being traded too. And then you'd have the goaltender duo of Merzlikins and Tarasov. Maybe they don't like Tarasov. Maybe he's not ready. So they might acquire a goalie. Kata Hot on the move too. Kata Hot. He needs to be a jacket. Philly is actively on it. Someone asked me if the Kings were involved so we could land Corpy back, and I laughed. That's funny. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we're trading the first rounder from the we're trading our first rounder to Flyers. Provorov to the Jackets. 30% retained. First rounder to Philly from the Jackets, which was the first we received from the Kings for Gavi and Quick. So, and Pedersen and Walker to Philly. So that's the trade. We gave up a first round. Well, I think we gave up the first rounder because of the retention. That's the price you oftentimes got to pay for retention. So, hell. Hi, who's his name? What the heck kind of a freaking prospect name is this? What is this name? His name's like Helge Grans, and a second round draft pick are part of the package headed to Philly from LA as part of the Provorov deal. What kind of a name is that? Who? Feel like that gif of freaking Snoop Dogg. Who? Helge Grans? Uh-huh. Let me look this guy up. Hold up. Is that a real name? Are we using fake names out here, ladies and gentlemen? All right. Are we using fake names out here? Huh? Okay, so he is a real person, luckily. acquire Provorov in the three-way deal. Yeah. 2 players retained 30 and got nothing, but they do have now space to extend Gavrikov, which is what they mainly wanted. Damn, that's interesting. Well, like I said before, we were going to trade that pick anyway, in my opinion. And now it'll be interesting to see what other moves Yarmo cooks up, because this tells us that he's going to be busy. So Helge Grans, I don't know if that's how you say his name. I'm probably butchering it like crazy, but it just looks like it. Unless it's Helge. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Let me see if I can find this here. Okay. I don't think we're getting any minor leaguers. That's the interesting part. Pay Gabby $7 million for 4+ years, considering we have Matejchuk and Svozil. Yep, that's true. Yeah, I don't know what else we're gonna do because we have a lot of good prospects coming up. We might sign some guys for short-term deals, but we're not gonna sign any big guys like that. All right, so for any Flyers fans that might pop in here, and you're wondering what's this dude that we got? Helge Grans. However the heck you say his freaking name. He's 19. Oh, he's 21 years old, out of Sweden. Okay, let's get some stats here. So last year, or this past season in the AHL, Ontario Reign, 59 games, 2 goals, 7 assists, 9 points, -8 plus or minus 22 penalty minutes. So he's not a scorer. Yeah. And he is a defenseman. Okay, then. So those are the terms of the trade. Sounds like that's all it is. LA is eating Provorov's salary while dumping more salary on Philly, and we get a cheaper Provorov for 22. Yeah, sounds about right. Someone on Twitter, yep, sounds about right. Honestly, I don't completely hate it. I don't completely hate it. As long as Provorov comes in here and actually performs, I think we'll be good. It'll be interesting to see how things go. And I'm sure we're gonna make more moves. That just seems like the vibe around here. We're not done. Not by a long top. Not by a long shot. I feel like we're gonna make a couple free agent signings, a couple trades. We're gonna get a little bit older. Just a little bit. I don't think we're gonna go too ancient like that. Like I could see us, maybe trading for Kuznetsov or something. Or even to brink it. I don't know. Who knows what Yarmo is cooking up? But yeah, the Kings pick is now property of the Phillies. Or the Phillies. The Flyers. And we'll see what else we cook up. But yeah, if I hear anything else, I'll make a I'm gonna probably make a video. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video tonight. Because nothing else came to the Blue Jackets. Unless something else comes up later. We'll see what happens with that Carter Hart trade, too. That might happen later on, though. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to head out. Have a good rest of your day. And again, I will see you tonight for Red Sox and Guardians. Hopefully, the Guardians get another dub. With Bieber on the mound against James Paxton, the Big Maple. Should be fun. Hope to see you there. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Blue Jackets. Ivan Provorov is now a Blue Jacket. Let me know your thoughts in the chat and the comments down below. And if anything else comes up, I'll be tweeting about it. You already know. Crazy Dog, let's go Blue Jackets. I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah. I know Yarmo is going to be making more moves. He has to. The pressure's on, buddy. What you got for us, Yarmo? This better not be the only move you make this offseason, because if it is, you're cooked. Really are. No, this ain't going to be the only move. Watch this be the most active offseason we've had. Really, ever. Because we're a team that's notorious for sleeping during the offseason. You know, we don't usually make moves. We maybe sign one guy and that's it. Last year we signed two. And they both played for the same freaking team last year or 2 years ago in Calgary. We'll see what we do. You know, I'm sure we're going to be making more moves, but whenever something comes up, might make a video, might go live, depending on how big it is, might just tweet about it. So, till then, which I'm sure we might be making more moves soon, especially with the draft coming up. I'm sure we're going to be pretty busy. Are you going to do draft reactions? Probably not. Gavelkov's camp, as of right now, they're only interested in a two-year extension. Huh. Wow. Interesting. Well, see y'all later. Go Blue Jackets. I'm out.